Hey guys, so today is Doctor Who Day, and I stuck my hand in the bag of names and came out with Tom Baker. Oops, I know that makes the camera roll. Yeah, Tom Baker. The quintessential Doctor Who. If you were to say to anybody, who is Doctor Who, they would probably describe a bloke in a scarf, maybe a floppy hat and curly hair, and big teeth, which is how he's described in a few stories. He really is the Doctor that most of us grew up with. He was there for the longest run, and he must have been a real change. When you look at like John Pertwee, who was sort of the dandy, he had the ruffles and the the smart shirts and the velvet jackets and the cape and and was more of a scientist and a bit James Bond, bit science teacher. And then all of a sudden you've got this curly-haired, big-toothed, scruffy-looking dude that's offering everybody jelly babies. And yeah, that when you watch his first story, The Robot, it is really different. It's different. And I dare say, just like when we get a new Doctor and everybody goes, I'm not watching that because he's new and he's different and I don't like it. He probably had the same thing. But he was lucky. He had Sarah Jane, first companion, Harry, who was in it for a while. They got rid of Unit, so I think Harry went with Unit, really. Brigadier wasn't in it much after this. He did travel through time and space a lot more. He had, like I say, Sarah Jane, who really is the, again, quintessential Doctor Who companion. He had Romana, 1 and 2. Yeah, Mary Tam. I always thought Mary Tam was so pretty. And Layla Ward's quite cute as well. He had Layla. I might have got the names wrong there. Never mind. He had Layla as a companion. Always entertained for the dads. Always nice to see somebody in a leather sort of bikini outfit. Okay, he did have Adric towards the end, but that's a different story. And that was the sad thing with him as the Doctor, really, because I mean he did it for the longest run, and towards the end with the John Nathan Turner years, John Nathan Turner ruined it, I think, more than Michael Gray did. He was a strange guy when you read some of the stuff about him. Strange dude. And yeah, he did really make sort of a mess of it. They changed the outfit. I think they put question marks on his outfit, and he didn't like that. And towards the end, you can see he just looks tired. He just looks really tired, and it's sad to think that he left the show, maybe not enjoying it as much as he had when he started it. I mean, that's the great thing with him. You really see a guy that enjoys being the Doctor, and he said in interviews and that with children at the time, he still pretended to be the Doctor. Which sometimes made it difficult, but it would be so cool to meet your hero, and it is who he is. It was sad that he didn't come back for the 25th anniversary episode, the 5 Doctors. But it wasn't that long since he'd quit, and I think he was glad to be away from it. And I think part of it is the John Nathan Turner thing as well. I really don't think they got on. You can see the deterioration in stories and ideas towards the end of that. I mean, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, John Nathan Turner brought in K9. K9 was a cute idea, but technology got in the way, really. Yeah, I think if you were to say to anybody out there who is Doctor Who, they would say Tom Baker. I did meet him once at a convention at NEC, which I was working at. And before, if you have a stall there, obviously you get in early. And I was walking around, I looked at some stalls, and I was really intent on something at this stall, and somebody bumped me from behind, proper bumped me. And I sort of turned around to look, and it was Tom Baker. And oh, I'm very sorry. And in his he's a very tall gentleman and very booming voice, and he shook me by the hand. I'm very sorry, sir. And sort of walked off, and I was just like, wow, I was Tom Baker. And I didn't have a camera. Duh. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think he is the... If you were to say to me... I mean, he was in some of the great stories. If you were to say to me great stories, I would say Genesis of Daleks is brilliant. Talons of Wed Ching. Oh, my all-time favourite one, City of Death, which is brilliant. That is the perfect Doctor Who story. Your butler is so violent. He's perfect. No, perfect butler, so violent. Something like that. Anyway, I've watched it like a million times. I still can't quote it. It is just, yeah, he did some of the greatest stories. He was in some of the greatest periods of time. I was unfortunate to have missed a lot of them when I was a kid because my mum worked on a Saturday, so we would picking her up from work and driving home. So I would get in and maybe see the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes of, the episodes. Terror of the Zygons, there's a good one. Well, I like it. I recommend go out and find some Tom Bakers and have a watch them because he's really good. Yeah. And he was in the 50th anniversary one as well. Though certain other doctors did complain, Colin Baker, about that. Yeah. Oh dear. So, the usual stuff at the end of one of these. If you've enjoyed it, leave me some thumbs up. Leave me some comments. Leave me some subscriptions. I have made a promise on Twitter that if I get to 50, when I get to 50 subscribers, he's laughing at me now, I will eat a pickled onion on YouTube. I hate pickled onions, even the smell of them. But I will sit here and eat a pickled onion. Well, there will be a bucket ready. But yeah, 50 subscribers, celebratory video, and I will eat one of these pickled onions. So, like I say, if you've enjoyed this, leave me the likes, leave me subscriptions. Have a great day, a great night, and I'll see you all really soon.